What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time joining me, welcome. You are joining me on my GLP-1 journey. So, surprisingly, I don't have a lot of information for you guys this week. So this week's video will be pretty brief. I just wanted to update you guys on a couple of the things that we talked about last week, but not a whole lot of information to give you guys this week. So it'll be a relatively short video, which is not a bad thing. So as you guys know, I have moved on up to the 5 milligrams. So I have officially taken my first dose of 5 milligrams ZEPBOUND. I will also include last week's video. If you didn't get a chance to check that out, I will include that in the description below so you guys can catch up. So I wanted to start with the new side effects. I was pleasantly surprised that there was not that big of a difference in the side effects. So there was still some nausea, but no more than what I experienced with the 2.5. Outside of the nausea, that's pretty much it. Like, I was really, really shocked. And I think just because I had already set my mind to believe that the side effects were going to be more intense than the 2.5. So that was kind of a blessing. That was really a good thing that it didn't get too much worse. Outside of the nausea, that was it. So I don't know if, as the weeks go on, if the side effects will intensify, if it'll stay the same. I'm not sure, but I am definitely going to keep you guys updated with that. But as of right now, yeah, I'm good. So I was really proud about that, and I was really excited to report back to you guys about that. So, you remember that smile that smile and that glee that I was experiencing last week? Well, this week not so much. Um, Not only did I not lose, I gained. Yeah. But look, you guys know me. I hold myself accountable for my actions, for my part. And I will say that this week has been quite busy. So let me start with the workout. I had very little workouts this week. I'll just be honest. My kids went back to school this week, so there was a lot going on for me to get them prepared to go back to school. So I don't even really feel bad about that. I got in a little walking, like on my walking pad. I did a little bit here in the house, but not as much as I had previously been doing because I had to do a lot to get my kids ready to go back to school. So I don't feel bad about that. Sometimes life happens, and we won't always get to do the things that we want to do, or even some of the things that we should do or need to do, because we have to prioritize. And this week, well, the week prior, my kids were the priority. So I don't feel bad about that. In addition to that, I had an event that I went to, well, a celebration that I went to last week. And yeah, I kind of indulged. I won't go into too much detail because I don't need the reminder. I've already beat myself up. Uh, so I've accepted my part that I played in that, and I've accepted the correction that I'm going to give myself, which I will share with you guys. But I don't feel bad. I don't. sometimes we have to be mindful that while we have goals that we're trying to reach, we still have to live. We still have to enjoy life. And as you know, much as my health and my weight loss journey is a priority to me, enjoying life is also a priority to me. And so I have to learn how to balance the two. And so this week I enjoyed life. Not saying that I don't enjoy life on the regular, but this week I put my enjoyment at the forefront. I kind of pushed it ahead of my weight loss goals this week. And I don't feel bad about it. I don't. Because I am still on the right track. I'm still further along than I was before I started. So, I realize and I understand that I have to give myself grace. And I would offer that same advice to you. You have to give yourself grace. That's why people have cheat days. You know what I mean? You have to treat yourselves. And I did just that this week. I treated myself. I treated myself to a break from the intense workouts. Well, I won't say intense. I'm putting extras on it. I won't say an intense workout. But I treated myself with a little break with the workouts. I treated myself with, some of the things that I don't normally eat or drink. And I'm okay with that. My body is okay with that. It's a new week and we're back on regimen. And I've set some goals for myself for this week. So, and I am going to share that with you too. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, no weight loss. I gained about a pound or so. So, of course, I will insert the video of me on the scale. But yes, we did gain a pound back this week. But look, you see, I still have my smile. It may not be as big as it was last week, but I am still smiling because I've let up off myself just a little bit, not fully. We have not gone back to old habits. I've just let up off myself a little bit this week, and that's okay. Again, I'm no medical expert, so don't take my word for it. Still consult with your physician and follow the advice of your physician. This is just me documenting my journey and just being open, honest, and transparent with you guys. And so, yes, I'm just letting you know that this week was an easy week for me, and I'm okay with that. So my hair loss, as you can see, as you can see, we're covered up. No, I just actually came from running some errands, and so I just kind of threw this hat on. But I was like, I'm leaving it on for the sake of the video. But as I shared with you guys last week, that I had been experiencing some hair loss, which I did feel like that was related to the GLP-1 because I had been told that that was a possibility. So I mentioned in last week's video that I was going to leave my hair out and just kind of wear it in its natural state and monitor it as I combed and as I brushed and just kind of, monitored the loss. I'm going to go into some other style where I am not manipulating my hair every day. So I'll keep you guys updated with that, maybe with the next update, and I'll kind of compare the loss and just let you know how that's working out. Hopefully there is no more loss, but this week I was still getting some hair loss, a lot of shedding, just like when I would pull, and I'm not saying like tug, but like as I would run my fingers through my hair or kind of pull on the strands, there were still strands coming out more than usual. So yeah, I'm still monitoring that. A couple of different products I've been using, but I won't go into that. I'm not going to make this a hair video. I'll just keep you guys updated with that, and I'll let you know how that's going. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, I did want to share with you my goals and my plans for this week. So one of the goals is I am going to try a 7 hour workout, right? Not in one day, just over the duration of a week, because sometimes it varies. I may get to do a full hour a day, maybe less. So this week for 7 days straight, I want to do 1 hour a day, or I don't know, maybe longer a day, maybe shorter in another day, but I wanted to average out to 7 hours of a workout for the whole week. So that includes that Pilates challenge that I was telling you guys about, walking on my treadmill in the house, and then the little, cardio and all the other things that I've been doing inside the house. So I want to, on average, I want to do about an hour a day, even if I do it in intervals. If I break it up or just an hour straight, I don't see myself working out for an hour straight. I'm just being honest. So more than likely it'll be in intervals. So I could break it up possibly 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening, or maybe I'll do 4 15-minute sets. I'm not sure, but I will do my best to do 1 hour a day. In addition to that, I want to try a calorie deficit. I'm not exactly sure how many calories I'm going to incorporate into the deficit for me a day. I'm gonna do a little research and see what works best for my body, and what's going to be the healthiest plan for me. But I want to try to do a calorie deficit. I'm going to meal prep this week, so I'm going to cook just a bunch of stuff and kind of divide it up into daily meals or whatever. I'll try to do that for lunch and dinner. Breakfast, I don't really do too much for breakfast. I kind of just wing it. If I do, it's like a protein shake or something simple, something light. But as far as for lunch and dinner, I am going to try to meal prep for that. So I'll let you know how that works out. Keep me in prayer. In addition to that, water. So you guys know how I feel about my water. I'm always drinking water, and which I still did even with my little let up this past week. I've still been getting my water in. However, I want to do a gallon a day. I just want to be intentional about doing a gallon a day for 7 days straight, just to kind of replenish, to rehydrate, just to kind of flesh out some of the food and the drinks that I've had over this past week. So yes, I'm going to do a gallon of water a day. So we'll see how that works out. So I'm excited to go into these goals for this week. I'm excited to come back and report to you guys how that worked out for me. So keep me in prayer, and I mean that sincerely. Keep me in prayer that I am able to accomplish these things. And so by the next weigh-in, I'll have a better update for you guys. But yeah, we're back on track. We're not gaining anymore. But even if you do, and I want to be careful how I say this, I'm going to say for me, in my opinion, even if you do gain back a pound or two after you experience some weight loss, it's okay. Give yourself grace. Let up off yourself every now and again. Do try your best to do all that is within your power to maximize your results. Absolutely. However, every now and again, I believe that it's okay to treat yourself. Again, I am no expert. This is just my opinion, but that is what I plan on doing for my journey. Before I go, I want to thank you guys so much. I've been reading all the comments and trying to respond back to them because I am so appreciative of the engagement that I've been getting from these videos. You guys are commenting, thanking me for sharing my experience. And that means a lot to me because, like I stated when I first started this, that the purpose of me documenting my journey is so that I can help the next person make a good decision for their life and on, just helping them decide if GLP-1 is right for them or not. So I appreciate all the love, all the feedback, the likes, the comments, the subscriptions. You guys, at this video, I'm at like, I think 120 subscriptions. Listen, that might not be a lot to you, but that means a lot to me. The way I think of it is, if I had 120 people call me in a day and say, "Hey, I was just thinking about you," that would make me feel so good. So I think of that the same way with my 120 subscribers. Thank you all. I love you all. I appreciate you all. And please continue to stick with me throughout my journey. I'm going to try my best to be consistent and to update you guys weekly, like I planned on doing. I'm always going to be honest with you guys. You guys are always going to get raw information about myself. I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to tell you all the things so that you guys can make good decisions. And at the end of the day, we're in this together. If you're also on a journey, let's support each other. So I'll be going through for the people who've been in the comments who have mentioned that you guys are on a journey as well. I'll follow, I'll like, I'll comment, and just so that we can engage with one another. But I just want to let you guys know that I see you, I feel the love. I hope you feel the love that I'm giving back to you, and I thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date and that you can continue on with me and my journey. Also, feel free to comment if there's anything you want to share, if there's anything you see about the way I'm doing the injections, or just anything that I'm talking about. If you guys have any insight, any feedback, any advice for me, I am open to it. Just be nice. Be nice. That's all that I ask. Be nice. But no, I appreciate it so much. Yeah, continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, love you. Take care of yourself.